Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. It is so great to be here. I am glad you all are joining me today. We are going to talk about having the best hair ever in 3 simple steps. So let me get connected here on Instagram. I am live on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. So I just want to make sure that I am connected on all of my platforms. Where did my image go? My image just left. Okay, I just had my image connected. So we're going to talk about the best hair you've ever had, or the best hair you've never had in 3 simple steps. I just had my little thing in the background and it left. I don't know what just happened. I just had it. Okay, that's not the one that I wanted. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, here it goes. I think I can use one of these. Give me a second, everyone. So this is what I had in the background earlier. I don't know how I lost it, but it was supposed to be the background of how to get the best hair you've never had in 3 simple steps. So we are going to have this conversation, everyone. If you guys know who I am LaRon. I am certified trichologist here in Pleasantville, New Jersey. Okay, let me see if I can get everything connected. See, my computer is doing too much. Okay, I was trying to get on here to talk about our menopause journey and what we need to do. Let me try to get this connected. I am here, but yet my StreamYard conked out on me. Okay, let me see. Give me a second, everyone. Thank you for joining. I hope you can just stick around for a second. I have to see what is going on with this, with my page. So let me see. Is it going to come up? Is it going to... No, this happens every so often. That's what happens when you work with computers. I may need to just exit out and then come back in because something happened. Now it's not letting me show my slide. I was on here, I saw my face and everything. So let me see if I could end this and open it back up. Oh, thank you. Good morning, KS Gooner. Thank you so much for liking live. I promise I'm going to get started in a second, but I was connected to my StreamYard first and then it conked out and it removed my video and everything. But you have to make sure that when you are connected or you're trying to do a live stream, you have to make sure that you are ready for everything. But I was trying to have a video presentation for my other areas, and my StreamYard, as always, conked out on me. I don't know what it is with my computer. I got to get me another computer. So everyone, I'm so sorry. I'm going to try to do this again. Please just give me a couple minutes. Good morning, peace be still. Good morning, everyone. Thank you, Marion, for joining the live. Thank you. Thank you for liking the live. Thank you so much, everybody, for tapping in. I'm just trying to get my devices together, and this usually always seems to happen. I kind of get out of sorts with my technology. And I was just in it, and then as soon as I was in it, everything on the page is gone. Let me try this again. Give me a second, everyone, because I'm trying to have a written presentation in the background and not just me. Come on, computer. Let's go. Let's go. All right, come on, come on. I promise I'm going to get rolling in just a second, everyone. I'm just trying to get connected on my platform. My StreamYard conked out on me. Oh my goodness, come on. Well, I guess I won't have a written file. I'll have to do it on another computer next time, because it was just up here and it was tripping and it conked out just when I connected. Then it conked out. Well, everybody, I'm not even going to worry about it. So I'm just going to go ahead and finish with my presentation and remove this file and just have me. So let me see. Am I up here? Hopefully I'm up here. All right. Am I here? Yes. So if everybody on Facebook and YouTube can just let me know if they can hear me, I'll just do it that way. I'll just have to do it the old-fashioned way. I just want to make sure everybody can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me, because my presentation didn't come through and I am behind schedule. I just want to make sure that we are all good. So let me know if everybody can put up a comment or a little hand. Let me know if you can hear me, because I can see myself. However, the presentation is not here. So all right. Okay, well, I'm going to keep it moving. I hope everybody is well. Let me know where you guys are joining me from today, because we are going to have this conversation. Now, if y'all can see all this gray hair, y'all know that I'm a woman of a certain age. I am 57. My market of women are people who are having hormonal changes, and it is resulting in them having thinning hair, a loss of hair where their hairline is sliding. They don't know what to do. They're having issues and challenges with hormonal health. So this is the conversation that we need to have, because I am seeing people in their 30s, in their 40s, and they're not even in their 50s. I'm also seeing women who are going through menopausal symptoms because they had to have their ovaries removed. They had a oophorectomy. They had a hysterectomy. So it forced them into menopause early. So I serve the great needs of women who are having mega challenges with their hair. So we're going to talk about this conversation today. My name is LaRon Quarles, and I am a certified trichologist. I am a holistic hair loss specialist, and it is my goal to serve the needs of women everywhere to help them understand the needs of their hair. So the conversation that I wanted to have today, thank you, Libby, for letting me know that you can hear me a little bit. I don't know how to fix these layouts here in StreamYard. My computer is tripping. So I hope you all can hear me. Even if you can hear me, you don't need to see me. I just need you all to hear me. What I wanted to just share with you all today is I want you all to have the best hair you've never had, the best hair you've ever had, in 3 easy steps. However, with these 3 easy steps, they consist of hormonal balance. They consist of you balancing your estrogen, balancing your progesterone, and balancing your testosterone. Men go through challenges too. However, this particular conversation is really directed toward women. Do I serve men? Yes, I do. However, my market of women is those over 50, those who are having hormonal challenges. They're suffering with thinning hair. They don't know what to do. They don't want to be committed to their wigs. They want to be able to remove their wigs with their own natural hair. And in the event that they are not able, and they're past the point where they're able to salvage their own hair naturally, I do provide hair replacement services to men and women who don't have enough hair to wear their own natural hair. So in a variety of sorts, I service women over 50 who are having challenges with their hair. Either they're trying to figure it out, they're trying to grow their own hair back naturally, or they want hair. So I serve that woman. So I want to help everyone again get the best hair you've never had in 3 simple steps. However, we got to talk about those steps. The first step is understanding what it is that you're going through. Many of us, if you haven't had surgical menopause, a lot of us are getting to those places where we're experiencing weight gain. We're experiencing weight gain around that middle. That stomach is protruding. Our energy levels are dropping. The pain in our bodies is increasing. I have seen on Facebook, because I'm on Facebook and I follow a lot of women. I have a public page, and I hear women say when they get up in the morning, when they step their foot off the bed, their whole body's in pain. So I'm speaking to that woman who is experiencing that inflammation. She's moody. She doesn't want to have intercourse, and if she does, she don't even have the energy to have any intercourse. Her libido's dropping. She can't even think straight. She don't remember anything. I'm talking to that woman. And I know there are people who, within the sound of my voice, you've experienced some, one, or all of the above. That's happening because our hormones are changing. So we're having this hormone conversation. So I have a couple people on Facebook and Instagram. I have a couple people here on TikTok. Let me know if any of you in the room are experiencing any of that, because this is going to happen. If it hasn't happened to you yet, it's going to happen. And you may have been experiencing it and just really haven't paid it any mind. You haven't put the pieces together. But at 30 to 35, that's when our hormones really start taking that dip. Some earlier than others. I have met women who have had their hysterectomies in their 30s because of inflammation, because of hormonal imbalances, because of hereditary predispositions, because of a bad diet. I've seen people have hysterectomies in their 30s, and it becomes challenging because then it creates a situation where they begin to lose their hair. Thank you, Miss Libby. If you can, let me know if you've experienced one, some, or all of those symptoms, because me at 57, oh yes, all of them. The weight gain, the pain, the moodiness, the lack of libido, the thinning hair. And if y'all see this forehead, it used to be a little lower, but as I begin to age, this forehead is creeping up higher and higher. My hair has been experiencing changes, but of course, as a hairstylist, I have been able to manage it. You know, I try to take care of my hair as best as I can, but I've experienced the same problems that many of you are experiencing. So let me know in the chat. Let me know if anyone is experiencing any of those symptoms, because we're going to talk about it right now. So the goal for everyone, what I want you to understand is, I talk all the time. So user 319 says, yes, I'm having that problem, but also I will be 57 next month. So yes, if you are experiencing it, thank you for those hearts. I understand that many of you have been experiencing it for quite some time, but it's difficult to try to get a rein on it and pull it in because you don't really quite know what to do. So as a integrative wellness specialist and a certified trichologist, I wear many hats. I may implement some form of holistic health in what it is that I do to serve my women. I may use blood work. I may use a hair tissue mineral analysis. I may use some sort of bioscan. But what I do is find out everything that is going on with you in particular. Find out what needs you have. What minerals do you need? Do you need vitamin D? Do you need iron? Do you need to have your gut supported? Do you need to have your hormones supported? I help my women find out exactly what it is that they need, and I wrap it up in a personal treatment plan. So here's what happens. The body needs balance. Balance, 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 balance. If your body is out of alignment at any point, in any way, shape, or form, it will show up in your hair. You will never have great hair if your body is out of balance. So thank you from my heart. When I am here and I put up little small posts, clips for like a minute or an extended clip that's like 2 minutes long, I often talk about balancing your gut, balancing your hormones, balancing your stress, making sure you're eating right, because all of this affects your hormones. I don't want you to think that you can walk, talk, chew gum, and balance your body and have the best hair all by yourself. No, it don't happen. You have to really pay attention to yourself. And when one thing starts to slip and you get off, and then you wind up on a medication, or now you want a GLP-1, it's all affecting your hormones. The medication's affecting your hormones. Your diet's affecting your hormones. Your hormones are starting to drop. So you have to be keenly aware, I need to know what to do to fix my individual hormones, support my individual hormones. So how I do that is within your own personal treatment plan. So here are some of the things that I address in your personal treatment plan. Your estrogen. Your estrogen, which is the first of the three things, your estrogen helps with skin health. It helps support your collagen so that you're not getting all those wrinkles and those nasolabial folds and the jowls. It helps keep your kitty fresh. It helps keep it moist. And I'm sorry, but yes, I'm going there because we're having this conversation, everybody. It helps you with your libido. It helps you with hair growth. It helps you feel like you. It helps protect you against inflammation, because as estrogen begins to drop, more inflammation increases in the body. Estrogen protects your bones. It protects your joints. It protects your skin. So we need our estrogen. When our estrogen levels begin to drop, we start seeing changes in our hair. When we're getting on the pill, when we're getting off the pill, when we're getting that shot so that we don't have unexpected, unplanned pregnancies, it may affect our hair because you're causing an imbalance in your hormones. You're trying to make your hormones do a dance that it doesn't normally do. You're trying to go in and simplify and level out your hormones so that your menstrual cycle comes one day, one particular week out the month. This is contrary to what your body is trying to do for itself naturally. So you're trying to go in and fix it. However, what happens is when you get on a medication to control hormones, it may affect your hair. So this is the conversation that I'm trying to have today. So user 319 said, I've had a thyroid problem as well, been taking medication for years. That's another one. Usually in the personal treatment plan that I help provide for my ladies, thyroid imbalances will be addressed at that time as well through diet, through lifestyle, through herbal medications. And our goal is to get you off of the medications and help you fix it through balancing your liver, balancing your gut health, and some alternative ways so that we can help you get off of that. Because when there are some other things that aren't addressed, sometimes that's why thyroid problems exist. And we can talk about that at length. If you want to talk to me about some of your needs during a 15-minute conversation, I'd be glad to speak with you, user 319. But yes, those are some of the things that we help women address, is how to support those thyroid imbalances that result in a goiter, that result in unbalanced thyroid hormones or underbalanced thyroid hormones, because the thyroid is largely in control of the estrogen levels. So with women, we have a whole lot that we have to kind of worry about, fix, and balance. And as I said, balancing that estrogen is the first place that we need to start. Secondly, a lot of us as we age, and I'm at that point where I have that conversation with the four walls at 3 a.m. every morning. I may go to bed at 9. I may go to bed at 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. Guess what? I'm back up at 3 o'clock. There's a constant need for the body to balance its metabolism. You do that through making sure that you have the best endocrine health, balancing your liver, making sure that you detoxify your liver. There are a lot of things that go into why you're up at 3 a.m. in the morning. It's also largely due to gut and intestinal health. If you have a whole lot of parasites, those parasites are busy at 3 a.m. and they wake you up. So if you think you don't have parasites and worms in your body, look at your cats, look at your dogs. They have parasites and worms. However, humans don't want to address that they also have parasites. They also have worms. And when they start leaving our excrement in our body cavities, their excrement causes issues and inflammation for us that our liver usually are not able to handle, that our gut is not able to handle. And that process is another reason why we're up at 3 a.m. in the morning. But this happens, the longer you live, the more problems you're going to experience. And that's some of the problems that many women experience over 50, over 60, waking up in the middle of the night, not able to getting a full night's sleep. So balancing those progesterone levels, everyone. Progesterone. Yes, there are natural sources of progesterone out in the market. You can get different herbs, different things to support progesterone levels. You can even get cream. But that's the second area where you can have the best hair you've never had if you balance progesterone, everyone. Second spot. The last spot is through testosterone levels. We have to balance our testosterone. Now, for many of us who may have hormonal hair loss issues in the family, who may have hereditary baldness, we may have a man or a woman on either side of our body that donated a bad X or a bad Y, so we start having those horseshoe patterns and the loss of hair in that crown. Many of us have that hereditary predisposition and that sensitivity. Many of us who are on the stream right now have suffered with PCOS, have issues with testosterone. However, testosterone, thank you, Tondra Smith Ward. Yes, honey, thank you for that. The last thing I want to share with you is, although testosterone, when you're sensitive and it's out of balance, will start to cause issues with the top of this hair, it may also save your life because it will help you with weight. All of our hormone levels start to take a dip, 30s, 40s, 50s. They get out of balance. And the result is low libido, weight gain, and low energy. So ladies and men, if there's someone on the chat today, we need to balance the testosterone. Yes, when we have sensitivities, it can cause that hairline to start sliding. It can cause you to have a little bit more hair, thicker hair in places you didn't care for, but we also need it. That's why, as a certified trichologist and integrative functional specialist, I look at the whole of you to help you get balance in all areas so that the testosterone doesn't do the work on you that it does to some of these people. So as a matter of fact, Cheryl, I don't run a panel. What I do, if you're in New Jersey, is I can send to Quest. I can send to LabCorp because I'm in New Jersey. I can do it because I have an MPI number. I can send out a request to different laboratory centers in New Jersey. However, if you're not in New Jersey, what I suggest that you do is, after I meet with you for 15 minutes, we discuss some of the issues that you have. I may request that you get a certain panel. So your panel may consist of reverse T3, T4. It may consist of iron, ferritin levels, vitamin D levels, a regular CBC with a differential with red blood cells, white blood cells. It may consist of an ANA panel. But when I speak to you on your 15-minute call and you tell me what your specific needs are, then I share with you what specific panel you need to get. But that was a great question. Thank you for asking, because that's something no one else would ask. And thank you for liking the live. Thank you, Tondra Smith Ward. I appreciate it. So again, everyone, I don't want to keep y'all here because y'all know I can talk. I can talk a fly off the wall. But again, you can have the best hair you've never had in 3 simple steps. If you understand it, you need to balance estrogen, progesterone, and testosterone. That testosterone will help you get that libido back up, because I'm at that point where I'm like, please don't look at me. Please don't touch me. Please. I just don't feel like doing anything. I am going to be working with my MIDI Health nurse practitioner this week because I have an appointment. I started working on my own hormones. My MIDI Health nurse practitioner put me on a patch, a progesterone supplement, an estrogen patch, and she's putting me on testosterone this week. She sent labs out so that I can get my blood run. I got my blood drawn, so I'm going to be conversing with her about fixing and supporting my testosterone, because I am at the highest weight I've ever been at, and I don't like it. I'm 172 pounds and I'm 5'1", and it's largely because my hormones are changing. My energy levels are changing. Despite me working in the salon, standing on my feet, the hormones are causing my body to shift, and I am not happy with it. So believe me, women, when I say most of what I converse with you guys with each week, it comes from a place of love, because I have experienced all of the above: the gut issues, the estrogen issues, the endocrine issues, the digestive issues. I share these with you because I see this every day in my women and my men. I have lived it. I see my people going through it. So I share with you all that if you have a hair loss specialist in your city, in your area, or if you can't find one, people like myself are here to serve you. This is what I do. This is what I devote my life to. I'm not trying to do hair no more. I don't want to do no regular hair, no blowouts, no twists, no nothing. All I want to do is serve men and women who don't have hair, who are having problems with their hair. And if they can't grow their own hair, I want to tell them why they can't grow it and help them replace it. That's all I want to do. Don't you dare call me for no blow dry. It's 30 salons out here in the Atlantic City area where you can go right now and get yourself a blow dry. I am not trying to serve nobody with no blow dry. I can't help you with no blow dry. You got a full head of hair, I can't help you. I largely serve men and women who are having challenges and they want to know, well, how am I supposed to fix it? I can't find no answers nowhere. Ain't nobody telling me nothing. And what I do here, I don't think I like it. So again, I'm just going to go through that again. You're welcome, Miss Cheryl. I appreciate that. You're in Florida. Big thanks. That's wonderful. And we'll be in Florida. And I think we're going to try to go down to Florida in July or August. We're going to be in the Kissimmee, Orlando area. We have a timeshare down there. If you are close by there, please let me know. I would love to connect and visit with you when I come down there, because I always try to check out everybody when I'm in a specific city. If I got people and I got friends, I'm calling everybody. What you doing? So thank you, Miss Cheryl. Let me know where you are located. But again, I just want to share with you all. Again, I was talking about how to balance your body by finding out more about your estrogen, progesterone, and testosterone. Getting the best hair you've never had, getting the best hair you've ever had in 3 simple steps. But you have to do it through balance, balance, balance. I don't know where y'all think y'all gonna go without balancing them hormones, because that's not how life works. Everyone's hormones begin to take a dip. For men, it's between the ages of 18 and 25. Either they start losing mental clarity, and you know that their hormones are causing their brain to not work properly, and or they start losing their hair between the ages of 18 to 25. If men start losing their hair in their 50s, that's largely due to the fact that their body isn't working the way it used to. They're suffering more inflammation. They're having more liver. They're having more kidney health. They're losing blood flow. So when they start losing their hair in their 50s and beyond, that's largely due to metabolic issues. But men start having a dip with those hormones, and it shows up in their hair between the ages of 18 to 25 if it's hereditary hair loss. Any other hair loss, that's different. For women, we start having the changes in our hair in our 30s. I myself included. I saw it. I pulled my hair back and I can see the whole entire circumference of my scalp. And I was like, what's going on? But I didn't know anything about trichology back in my 30s. That was 27 years ago. I didn't know anything about that then. But I'm more versed now, had a whole lot of different classes and training. So I know a little bit more. That's why I'm here each week to share this with you all. Women, we start taking a dip with these hormones in our 30s. I have more people who are younger calling me now. And that's not the market that I intended to serve, but I serve those who are having challenges with their thinning hair. But what I'm seeing is I'm getting more and more calls from younger and younger women. So if I have women here under 50, y'all better get it together, because the food y'all eating is not the food I ate when I was younger. The lives we're living, not the lives I lived 30, 40 years ago. We're on the computers more. We don't relax. We don't get out. We don't have good relationships. Everyone's the cancel culture. The way people are living now is not the way it was when I was smaller, when I was younger. So younger people, 30s and 40s, y'all better listen up. If any of this didn't register, please know your time is coming. You can't eat Chick-fil-A. You can't eat out every night. You can't be drinking, doing these mollies, because it's going to take a dance with your hair. And if you are listening, please know there are people like me that exist to help you. What I want to share with you all within the sound of my voice, when you're ready to connect with someone like myself, I'm ready for those who understand they have changes they need to make. They understand that they need to live a certain lifestyle. They know they need to get out here and do some things. I do not serve the woman who says, I got to change my diet. I got to give this up. I got to give this up. If you know you are having some challenges with your hair, you are going to be insane if you think that you can live the same life right now and not make any changes. That's insanity. Insanity is doing the same things over and over again, expecting a different result. So I serve the woman who knows I have been everywhere. I have tried everything. I'm tired of these wigs. I done been to the derm and all they give me is spironolactone, ketoconazole, and minoxidil. But they're not telling me why I'm losing my hair, why my hair is thinning. So I serve that woman who knows they need to make a change. They're ready to make a change. They want answers. And they have the means and the resources to do it, because it takes time. It takes effort. You will have to invest in yourself. This is not for someone who's like, I don't know if I can handle it. I don't have the resources to make the change. It does require resources. It does require resources to go to the gym, maybe go visit a chiropractor, maybe spend your money on some fresh food. If this is not your time, this is probably not for you, but this is for that woman who knows they need to make a change and get some answers. So Ms. Jordan Pickles said, my dermatologist prescribed dutasteride for androgenetic alopecia. Does that cause a dip in testosterone? Finasteride and dutasteride do work on your hormonal health. It does tend to interact with your testosterone levels. However, it is a valuable resource, finasteride, dutasteride. It can be compounded as a cream or used topically or taken as a tablet. It also helps to improve blood flow. So I want you to understand there are things that you can consider. I would also consider, Jordan Pickles, because you and I have an established relationship, that you consider adding estrogen and progesterone into your formula. If you can allow me to speak with you to talk to a practitioner that we work with that can give you a compounded cream that can help you with all three. So just focusing on finasteride, dutasteride, yes, that will cause some changes with your endocrine levels and your testosterone. However, you need to also factor in maybe using something topical that will encompass all three of those hormones. But yes, you are correct. Hopefully we can talk about that more, because I was going to reach out to you today to see if you were able to tap on the links that I sent to you for the enzymes. So thank you so much for that question. Thank you, Ms. Jordan Pickles. So Tara Smith Ward said, facts, so true facts. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And you said laugh out loud. Yes. Why you say laugh out loud? Yes. And you said amazing. This is priceless what you're doing for others. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I come on here each week just to share something specific with you. This week was the hormone conversation. And if any of you are ready to connect with someone like myself who knows that they need to make a change, they're willing to make the change right now, I am here. I have 1 hour consultations that are available and ready to meet your needs. I meet with women and men between the hours of 8 to 5, Monday through Thursday. I do not do consultations Friday and Saturday because I'm behind the chair doing hair replacement on the weekends. I usually don't take calls on the weekends. My AI receptionist will take your call, take your message, and I'll get back to you when I have the chance. I am willing to provide that 1 hour consultation, provided we have the 15-minute first, so I can tell you what it is that you need. We will provide for you your blood typing. We will provide for you your intolerance testing so we can see what it is that you need. It's called a fit test. We will provide healthy scalp alternatives. We also will throw in, if you are in the New Jersey area, 2 scalp treatment sessions. We will also share with you what kind of diet you need to have in your lifestyle once we coordinate it with your blood type. We will also throw in our book. We just got our book printed in mass amounts, so you probably can't see it. We will also send you the 5 hidden reasons why your hair is thinning. And this is all for those who will let me know that they saw this live and that they want all of those items in their 1-hour treatment session. So please let me know, because we will offer all of that. We'll offer the book. We will offer 2 treatment sessions totally on us. This can include you getting biofilms removed, detoxification of your scalp, red light therapy. It can be anti-inflammatory therapy, high frequency microcurrent. We don't know what it is you need. Mesotherapy, we don't know until we meet with you, but we will have 2 treatment sessions on us to help you get started, because you may need to manage your hair at home, and you will have some help if you already know how to do it when we take you through all the steps. We will do your blood type testing. We will help you with your diet. We will put you on that path that will get you started for your 6-month journey. However, you have to get started by visiting with us first for 15 minutes so that we can tell you what it is that you need. Miss Jordan Pickles, please let's have a conversation later on this week. And everyone, I just want to say thank you for meeting with me. If you need more information, please just leave me a message, hit me in my inbox. But we are here for you. We want to help you get the best hair you've never had in 3 simple steps with balancing your estrogen, progesterone, and testosterone. So everyone, you let me know. Let me see if I have any more comments. I don't. I am LaRon Quarles. I am the owner of SBLHairloss in the Pleasantville, New Jersey area. When anyone needs any assistance, please let me know. Tandra Smith, I am mobile. I am able to serve your needs. You can be next door to me, or you can be 10 hours from me. It doesn't matter. I'm able to serve your needs. You don't have to be in my city and in my town. If you need assistance with what it is that we provide, you just let me know. I will work it out on my end. You guys don't have to worry. We service women and men's needs virtually as well. As long as you can send me what it is that I need, we can help you manage some of your concerns. So again, my name is LaRon, and I just want to say thank you, everyone. And I am going to go ahead and let you guys go and get back to your day. Thank you so much for joining me. Peace, love, and hair grease, everyone.